beat is
and I'll tell you the other day. I listen to world is yours. And I'm like, this ain't talking like this. So whoever you think is the best, they not making the world is yours. They're not making If I Rule the World. They're not making Juice. They're not making Warner. They're not making Sky's the Limit. They're not doing it. They're not making Can't Act the Hustle. They're not making The Evil. They're not making Pop. They're not making it. No disrespect. I'm a rapper. I'm not making it.
These biting my style, I hope they got dental plans. So get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. Get that pure dough. What you get that pure dough. Go get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. Then you get that pure dough.
It's me.
It's
we are back.
You got me wanting to say it.
With another episode of Verse for Verse.
Verse for verse.
I'm here with the bros as usual. We got James Rich in the building.
Again.
We got Big U in the building. And we got J.O. in the building.
Yes, sir.
Today we gonna go down south. Pause. We gonna talk about. He's clearly a legend.
Clearly,
you know what I'm saying. I think before this guy, the person I thought of, you know, from our era. I don't know about you, Seth. You could talk about who's your Miami guy from your era. But for me, it's Trick Daddy.
Luke.
You know what I'm saying?
Luke is the guy.
There was Luke, there was Trick, and then there's
Little Trick,
Ricky
Luke,
Rose.
but Trick definitely was like,
Luke.
MIA, take it to the house.
Saying? So yeah, we going to this Ricky Ross, you know what I mean? And you know, let's just talk about Ross.
Is he goated though? Like, is he him? Like, has he surpassed both of them? And
Ross?
is he like Miami?
I think so.
Luke would have something to say about
So
him.
this is the thing.
I don't know about Uncle Luke.
So
Luke
I
would have
don't think that he's surpassed Uncle Luke, because Uncle Luke, you know, he changed.
He's the
label.
mayor, bro.
Right, he's the guy.
Freaknik
right?
is a thing now on Netflix
This
now
is
because
what
of
I'm
Luke.
saying. This is what I'm saying. I think it's
different.
Right. What Ross is doing is totally different from what Luke did.
Yeah, this is true.
And they all kings of Miami.
Of course.
Facts.
They don't got to be one or
Three
the other
kings.
or one
Yeah.
over
This
the
is true.
other.
This is true.
You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
fact.
I was just actually watching his interview on Drink Champs. Ross is different, man.
Yeah.
And you know, and I want to talk about that real
didn't get
quick
to watch
before
that
we
yet.
get into it, because I remember listening to this album, Port of Miami, and like, this nigga's crazy,
my
right?
favorite
Fire,
album.
right? And then I think he keeps going, and then he gets into the beef with 50.
Trilla.
50 calls him Officer Ricky. I said, oh, his career is over.
Deeper than rap.
I was like, Ross's career is over. 50's job
50 was
ruling
coming
him. Ross made it out that alive
Some say Ross won.
Flourished.
and took off.
Some say Ross won that. Some would say Ross won that.
And that's what I
I mean,
mean.
did they battle though?
They had songs coming at each other.
But that's what
definitely.
I'm saying. Ross,
I got a feeling
we-
that if him and you know it'd be the truth.
if Ross won, they're doing that one thing like when they say Drake might have won his battle with Push because he's Drake. He's still flourishing. He's
People
selling
really
out
still
shows
say Drake won that?
because he's Drake. You know, people act like you know, Pusha isn't Drake. I mean, like, he's not the superstar as Drake. Like, how you kill him in a battle, but you're still not on the level.
Those only
Man,
stupid people.
you got some high level artists that don't think he should be top 50. But let's get back to
Yeah,
Ross.
that was.
So,
he
so
was
you
out
know,
of
so to
pocket,
say that he
yeah.
won because Officer Ricky was fire.
Son.
50
Officer
really
Ricky was fire.
wilding on him,
Nigga
bro.
took his baby
Officer
mama
Ricky was
shopping.
fire.
He did all kind of wild shit, but
He violated.
Ross
I was talking about
prevailed.
on the records, but he definitely did violate.
He did all
Taking,
kind of
calling
wild
my
shit.
moms,
He did all-
bringing DJ Khaled's moms. He took a video recorder. That was crazy.
He did all kind of wild
So let's get into this verse. Push it.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Push it to the limit.
Where they sampled that from? Scarface. Yes.
I was trying to get the song.
Yes. And you know, it just made sense. You know, he came out with Hustling first, and he was the biggest boss, you know, the drug dealer stuff. He samples this record. This is maybe the next single, I believe. And he starts off, Ross. Port of Miami. I'm importing the candy. Ain't got nothing to lose. We supporting the family. Never traffic for fun. Only traffic for funds. All I seen is the struggle. It's like I'm trapped in the slums. Workers would barely pay, no water, we barely bathe. There better be better days on the way. That's on my daddy grave.
You know, it has to be a very little bit of water for you to barely bathe. Like that means you really gotta save that water.
That nigga said no
water. We barely
A
bathe.
little bit of water.
Right.
That nigga said
There was no water.
Like
water.
barely
Like when
bathe.
you turn it on, nothing comes out.
He said no.
That's
water.
There's
wild.
no water.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
gangster.
So let's just talk about these first couple of bars just one time, my nigga. Like, because I just, you know, I know we talk at the end about our favorite bars of the song, but I just want to get into never traffic for fun. Only traffic for funds.
What you trying to compare to like now? Where shit is all niggas is doing everything for the gram.
For the gram?
doing
Yeah, man,
everything
it's
for the-
like-
That's relevant now in another
Yeah.
case
This
with
is
your
what I'm
boy, who
saying.
just for the
Yeah.
second
going
time
crazy.
brandishing,
People out here going crazy.
wilding.
You know what I mean? Listen, if you don't have water and you can barely bathe, I understand why
Yeah,
you're
for sure,
trafficking.
for sure.
I have an idea of why you might need the traffic.
For
You
sure.
feel what I'm saying?
And I can
if you
understand
bathing
it
in
not
Avion.
being fun at all.
yeah.
If you
You
bathing,
know what I'm saying?
If you bathing in Navy on, you shouldn't be brandishing firearms.
No,
Is that what?
no,
He
not for
said-
fun.
I'm pushing it hard, pause. I'm pushing it soft, pause. If he pushing the line and he pushing for Ross, I waited and waited.
Oh, you kept going. My fault. No, I was gonna say I like that line before that where he says there better be better days.
That's what I thought we were gonna touch on that.
Okay.
You
I
know
like
what you
the fact that he said there better.
there better be. You know what you have to
That's on
be
his
to
daddy's
be at
grave.
that point.
There better be.
There better be better days.
Who is he
Son,
talking
who is he
to?
talking to?
Who's he talking to?
He's talking to everybody.
He's talking
Yeah.
to everybody. He's
Because
addressing
if there isn't better days,
Talking
he's
to
probably
Jesus.
It's a
gonna.
rap.
Somebody's
He's
gotta
a-
pay.
Son, it's a
He's
rap.
talking to
He's
God.
Somebody's
turning
gonna
up.
pay.
Talking to
Somebody's
God.
gotta pay.
Somebody's gotta pay.
That's a fact.
Better be.
There better be
days.
better days
Nigga
on
said
the
it was
way. That's
no
on my
on
daddy's grave.
Nigga said the workers were barely paid.
But that's my thing. I think with this song, even with Hustlin', because Hustlin', I never when I first heard Hustlin', I was in a parking lot of Summer Jam. It was crazy. It was before he was even out. Like their street team was there. I didn't know who this guy was. They was just playing a song. It was crazy. I was like, this sounds like a movie. Then I hear this sounds more like a movie, and it makes me want to traffic.
Yes,
So
definitely.
this
For
is
sure.
the energy he
that
was
was the
coming
immediate
with.
response. of,
Immediately.
That nigga took that line
Because he said there better be better days on the way. That's on my daddy's grave.
Niggas took their full allowance and tried to figure out how much of a Kia Coke
Yeah.
could they afford.
I was most certainly buying a Kia cocaine for sure, and just you know what I'm saying, pushing that limit that he was talking
Pushing
about,
it to the
pushing the
line.
line and pushing it south. Pause.
He could do that with no water. Nigga, I got a faucet and all that.
I waited and
He
waited.
made it sound so
That's
guaranteed.
even harder. He waited and waited.
I waited and
He's
waited.
even being patient.
I done ran out of patience.
Yes.
They hated and hated. Left them slow dancing with Satan. Fresh in my white tee. Mac 11, swear to God. I bought my first block. Broke it down and tore the block apart.
Very
Yikes.
vivid. Painted a picture
I
real
push and I
quick.
push.
Yeah.
He went from no water to
And
buying
wait-
his
and-
first
yes.
block,
But then he bought you.
breaking it down,
Son.
then tearing it
Block
apart.
apart.
He tried to explain to niggas how serious, how dire it was. So
Yeah.
once he got that block,
He tore the block
it was
apart.
And he's showing
Time to
you
go.
how committed he was
Time
because
to
he
go.
got on his daddy's grave. Times got better.
shit
But
that
then-
had-
but-
had
but-
to
You know what I'm
get
saying?
But
better.
honestly, it kind of didn't, because he said he waited and waited. And he
done
done ran out of patience. So it didn't get better.
That's why he
so
tore the block
had
apart.
But
They
that's why he
hated-
tore the block apart.
No,
They
right,
hated
I'm
and
just saying.
hated.
Yes.
I left them
So
slow dancing with Satan.
Listen,
So, like,
he's
it's
getting money.
bad.
They can't hate unless he's
but
not
look,
getting money.
So he's waiting. He just, all right, it better be better days coming on his daddy grave. They ain't come. He's waiting for the better days to come. He can't wait no longer. He done ran out of
He can't-
patience.
niggas
And
can't
now,
wait.
And now he can't wait. And now they hate. And they hate because he poor. When good days is never gonna come. So I waited. Now I leave you slow dancing.
That's
with
what I'm
Satan.
saying. Nah, niggas can't wait. Like we not a people
Nah,
that can wait.
We got no patience.
Waiting doesn't work for us.
We got
Ever.
no
It's
patience.
never worked for us.
Not
We-
while
Man.
you have on a white tee and with a Mac
Mac
11.
11. Well, or if there's no water and you can barely
And you
bathe.
barely
bathe.
But then
You can
imagine if you
barely
get
bathe.
outside after not bathing and you still have on this white tee,
Niggas is still
and now you
hating.
get to brandish a
And they're
Mac
hating,
11,
and
and
they're
they're hating
hating.
on top of that while I have a Mac 11 and I'm in a white tee.
Nigga, I dance with Satan.
Somebody's
got-
got to
somebody
dance
gotta
with
dance
Satan.
with
Satan.
Somebody's got to dance with
Oh
Satan.
man,
Somebody's got
Son.
to.
listen now.
He was pushed to the limit.
clearly. And then now he's pushing.
Now
it
he's
to
pushing
the
it
limit.
to the limit.
That's
He's
you
pushed
said
to the
it
limit.
there.
Now he pushing the limit. Oh.
Ross.
But real quick, not to I know we having fun, but this is funny because he says he bought his first block, broke it down, and tore the block apart.
Tore the block
I
apart.
don't want to get to going that bad.
That
but
was
it
a
just
triple
sounds very bad, right? Because it sounds positive what he's doing, but he literally says he bought the block and then
That
tore it
entendres?
apart.
Not, but
No,
'cause
hold
he
on.
tore
That's
it
a
apart.
triple.
Son,
He
he
bought
tore
his
the
first
block
block.
apart to tear the block
I
apart.
know that.
And
While doing that, he
bought
also
the
tore the block apart.
Yes.
tore
broke
the
it
block
down.
apart.
And then I tore that block.
Oh, we know that.
I was on.
But while
when he
touring
broke
the
it down,
block,
he tore the block
by
apart.
touring the
Facts.
block, you really tore the neighborhood.
That's what I'm
apart.
talking about.
Yeah.
He broke the block
Yeah.
apart.
So
He tore it apart.
My thing, he tore
To
it
tear
apart.
it apart.
So my thing is that
After buying the
This is-
block.
this is wild crazy when you really think about it. It's like
You are watching a master at work.
niggas is out here barely bathing, all this stuff to buy the block and then destroy it.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
That's what we're doing. Now, if you extrapolate that out to the world, that's what we're all doing.
How many entendres is
We're
that?
just here
Son,
getting
it's about a
shit to
triple.
destroy the world.
To destroy the world.
Is this a triple?
Or
'Cause
for
he bought
personal
his first
gain.
block.
Yeah,
That's
it
the
was-
drugs.
Or the block.
Oh, I'm saying, I know. I'm trying to.
No,
you
it's
said
the block.
doubles and
He
You know what I'm
triples.
saying? He's definitely talking about drugs.
Talking
He's
about
not-
drugs.
Like I know we could make it. I don't think he bought a block at that. I mean,
No, but he could have.
You sure?
a block of drugs.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
That's the
You
easy.
get that?
That's what I'm
So he
saying.
could have been
Facts.
bought the block
'Cause
he
the
didn't. At
block-
that point, that was his first album. He wasn't at that level yet to
But
buy
listen,
an actual block.
Hold on.
Well, but then he was talking
was
like
it
he
niggas
was.
on the block?
That's what I'm about to get to.
Yeah.
Listen,
He
if
might have
you-
had to
if
buy-
you buy a block, essentially,
You got it
you're
by the
buying a
workers.
block.
That's
You
what
got
I'm
it by the
saying.
workers. You got to get
You're
the workers.
buying a block if you
gotta
buy
pay
a block.
workers. You right?
He barely paid him.
Yeah.
And then to
barely.
break that down, you have to break down the block.
Son,
You're on this
and-
part of the block.
Yes.
You're on that part of
Yes.
the block. While I'm breaking this block down.
They breaking the
And
block
then
down.
after I broke the block down,
and I'm serving, I'm breaking the block.
Listen,
down.
I broke it down.
Tearing.
Tore it
I have
down.
to get into the second
Sorry.
all
verse.
right,
Yeah, I have
okay,
to.
all right.
apologize.
I'm falling back. He had to destroy that operation. That's he tore it. Listen, we had it.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I
This is-
handle
this is
dope
my-
like
yeah.
a vandal off the banana boat. Bananas in our rifle, no ciphers. I'm just a man to know. I paid dues, my moves done made news. I'm smooth, my suede shoes, they new like Ray's shoes.
New shoes.
Wow. It's a good-
Nobody used to speak. Now everybody wave. You duck your mama house. You set your sister straight. I'm building a dream with elevators in it. Taylor made the linen, no gators. Got on my hater vision.
I see ya.
I see your suckers. I see it clear. I know you see me in that phantom whiter than veneers.
Yikes.
Allergic to broke, determined to blow. On the boat we hit the work in detergent and soap. We ship it from Haiti, baby. I'm whipping them babies. Let it dry, let it dry.
I'm
Whip a
whipping
Mercedes. Arranging my range. Hit a rain parade. Gotta push it to the limit. You wanna be paid.
Bush.
I said I had to get the verse out.
Yeah.
Now
Vandal.
we can talk about
let you
this.
get
verse.
Vandal, a
Let's
person
get
who
that.
deliberately destroys or damages public or private property.
Yeah.
The rear window of the car was smashed by vandals.
Yes.
He's handling coke.
That's how
like
he's
a
handling
vandal.
coke, like a vandal.
He's a wild.
He's a wild
Like a
man.
vandal
because-
straight from not America off the
he-
banana boat.
From
He
Haiti.
had, he had
Yeah.
no water, and he couldn't pay his workers, so shit had to change. And now he's
Son.
on what he's on.
Like a vandal.
Son.
First of all, you're not even. I'm sure you're not supposed to be handling cocaine like that.
Off a banana boat, bananas in the rifles.
He's paid dudes. He's made his moves have made news.
Son.
If your moves make news, that's some serious moves you're
Son.
making.
He's making serious
Those are
moves.
serious moves.
Yeah.
Serious moves, man. Nobody used to speak. Now everybody waves.
You know how that go.
You duck your mama house. You set your sister straight.
This is my. I like this. This on here. I'm building a dream with elevators
that's
in it.
crazy.
That's crazy. Cause that just means there's more dreams coming. We're gonna keep going up.
Tailor-made
He
the
tailor-made the linen.
No.
Now he's talking
No.
fly.
Son, no gators. Got on his hater.
Got on my hater vision.
Yeah, he from
So
Miami.
I
He don't do the
see ya.
Gators. He don't do that.
Real quick, now I just want to jump into something else because you know, what I've heard a lot of people say about Ross, you know, you guys can interject. They say he's like the new Big. Miami version.
What the heck?
It's not the new Big.
I'm just saying.
He's the first Ross.
I love Ross. So,
you know what I'm saying?
But he's not big.
He's not big at all.
Ross.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
But as I'm listening to this specific bar,
It's big-ish.
I feel
Biggie-ish?
the fly fat talk. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Big influenced a lot of niggas though, but that don't make them big.
Yeah, I don't think he raps as well as Big personally. I don't think, you know what I'm saying?
And maybe that's what we're referring to. Because I can see how maybe
The image.
wise, if you're from the
When
South,
you paint a picture,
you may feel like, he has that luxurious fat nigga swag. And New York, and
be talking
Biggie
gangster
was
too.
that from New York.
Because Biggie used to talk gangster too with all
Facts.
that Luciano
When it
and
was
mobster
necessary,
talk.
son.
Yeah.
Even that, yeah, exactly. He used to talk all that
He used
too.
to talk a lot of mob
I
talk.
guess, I'm not mad at somebody saying that, but we from New York.
Maybe the Southern Big.
As I said, we from New York. So
Maybe
it's
the
hard to say
Southern Big.
It's taboo,
Southern
though.
Big.
Like,
for
this
sure.
is not a
Fat God.
He's the new Big. That
He's more
might
like
have
the
been
new
the
fat
wrong.
fly nigga.
Yeah.
I guess.
Like Big.
Like Big. I like
if you guys
fat
accept
fly
it,
niggas like Big.
if you guys say it's all right, I
I knew you wouldn't like that.
don't like that shit. Nah, bro.
Taylor made the linen, no gators got on my hater vision.
Son, he's Ross.
I see you suckers. I
Oh
see
no,
you clear.
Biggie was lending out.
Yeah.
You feel
Biggie was
me?
a fly fat nigga.
I know you see me in that Phantom whiter than veneers. And it's just like, I mean, because like I said, as I'm listening to it
Why
right
they don't
now.
why they didn't put that in why the ad libs?
They need-
Ad libs. Is he not one of the
One of the
ad
best.
lib gods?
One of the best.
Is he not?
One of the
got- you got-
best
you
to
got
ever
Ross.
do it.
You
Yeah.
can play an instrumental with his ad libs.
I'm about to say, who's top ad lib guys to y'all?
Jeezy,
I'm gonna go
Jeezy.
Cam.
2 Chainz.
What about
Two
Jim
Chainz,
Jones?
Definitely.
2 Chainz for
Yeah,
sure.
Jimmy.
What about Jim
Yeah,
Jones?
nah,
Jones.
Jimmy's
I
one
might
of
have
them
to.
niggas.
Yeah,
reason why
matter
I
of fact,
can't-
let me sub out. I'm gonna do this.
I'm
I'm gonna
listening.
sub Cam out with Jim Jones. I'm gonna be
Got you.
honest.
Jimmy
Got you.
Jimmy
one
got
of
it.
them guys.
Those is the top ad lib
Yeah,
guys.
Jim Jones for sure, and he might be top 3 low key. Jim Jones.
So we got Jimmy, Ross, and Jeezy. That's what we looking like.
There's got to be someone else up there.
We'll just go with them
Ad
three
lib
for the
niggas?
time.
Yeah,
Okay,
We'll go with them
we
three.
can keep them top 3, I guess.
Allergic to broke, determined to blow. On the boat, we hit the work and detergent and soap.
Yikes.
He's a drug dealer.
He's a big time drug dealer.
Yeah.
Big time. First of all, he's important.
Big
drugs
time.
on, he's important to drugs
Big
on
time,
boats.
son.
He's important to
And
drugs
I think
on
that's what
boats.
kind of separated him, because at that time, if I may, you know, a lot of people was talking drugs at that time.
Yeah.
Outside of Hove, though, nobody, and Jeezy,
I mean,
but he was talking it
I
on
think I know where you're
a.
about to go. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you finish.
Pause me.
no,
Nah.
no, you're
not in a
right.
bad
You're
way.
right.
You're right.
You're
You're
right.
totally right.
Son, he was talking big time drug talk, son.
Pusha T.
I'm about to say,
is
but-
my
but I wasn't
only
gonna say that, but go ahead.
is my only other drug talking fly guy. You know what I'm saying? Now Ross
To me,
talk.
nobody does it better than Pusha.
But see, Pusha T speaks as if at one time, he lets it be known at one time he was hand in hand. He doesn't.
He was just straight up
This
boss.
guy was the boss
From
and
the jump.
nothing
He
else.
never was.
There was
nothing
no
but a
hand to hand.
boss.
He brought his first key. You don't hear
But
about
the
them.
only thing, the Pusha T hand to hand is like he talks about his
but
grandparents.
he had
So
to
it was
start
like
hand
his
in hand.
parents and his grandparents were the
No, this
bosses.
is a family business.
Right.
Yeah,
So he just
yeah.
did what they
But he
told
still-
He
him.
was indoctrinated.
But he still played the block though.
Nah,
You'll hear,
well,
Not even. I don't know.
You'll hear
but
Pusha
His first
speaking on the
album, he
block.
said- No, I don't think so. His first album, he was saying how he had all the money in his elementary school. He was buying the whole school ices. That's what he said. He said bought all the whole ices. He said when my family pulled up, told you we was rich.
Oh,
Okay, Raw. Let's go
That's
back.
all
Let's
right,
go
Raw.
back. See,
Nah,
we
you
gonna-
know,
But I wasn't even gonna say that.
So
talking
I
about
guess,
Pusha.
so I guess Pusha was coming from a corporation's.
Well, this I didn't want to say it. I'm gonna say it this way. Pusha was coming from a more realistic standpoint.
Okay, all right.
Ross is talking like Scarface, which is a movie.
Yeah.
And he's not.
painting a vivid
He's not Cuban.
image.
Rick Ross is not Cuban.
He's painting a
He's
vivid
not
image,
Haitian.
though.
Right.
He's painting a vivid
Yeah,
image.
vivid picture,
'Cause
like a
he
movie.
said it. That you said the Haitian shit. Because
Yeah.
he just said I went
Yeah.
to Haiti.
We
so-
shipping from Haiti, baby. I'm whipping
working
them babies.
Yeah, so I think that's the difference. He
What was you gonna say when he was saying
That's
all
what I was
that?
gonna say. I didn't want to.
Okay.
You know, He's painting a movie picture.
Got you.
Super
Yep,
vivid.
Yep.
Miami Vice type.
Big time drug dealer.
And he did a
Big
hell
time
of a
drug
job.
dealer. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I look at him now and I'm like, he must have been.
He has to be. And
He
we know
must have been.
We know he was a correctional officer.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
That
Doesn't
mean
matter.
anything,
Doesn't
though.
matter.
That doesn't
He
mean anything.
must
That also doesn't mean
He's the
anything.
biggest boss that I've seen thus far.
Biggest
But
boss
that was a
I've seen
dope
thus far.
battle tactic. If you can pull out something and say like, look at this nigga's shoes got scuffs on. Like
Yeah.
niggas be like, so what? But when you do that and people be like, oh, then you got something in the battle. But with the drug talking shit, a lot of people talk about the fly shit that they got from pushing drugs or whatever, but not a lot of niggas go so vividly into what the operation was looking like when they moved.
Let it dry. The whip is Mercedes.
I want to get into this third verse a little bit
get
because there's a
into
couple
it.
bars I like in this thing.
Let's get into it. We got a couple minutes.
We started minute the money matured. My money's secure. I got bundles in Europe. My bubble be pure. Cost like 100 a pull. The world is yours. 100 million or more. Now I run the streets.
Ross.
They all mine.
Ross.
need
12
those.
years overdue. Call it due time. I told you never roll on the soul of a soldier. You never know that dishwasher may be the beholder.
Yikes. Whoever thought
Fat Girl would grow into Oprah, or that boy Rick Ross would be molding the culture. I push and I push. We breaking the mold. We push and we push. We raking the holes.
Yeah,
So,
man.
so yeah, I just wanted to say that because the whole you never know the dishwasher may be the beholder.
That's the hope and the aspiration behind it.
Better go further with the fat girl.
That's
going
the
to
believe in
Oprah.
yourself.
Yes, that whole shit.
That's the
It's mean.
Just saying you never
Yeah.
know. You just gotta keep
mean.
pushing.
Gotta keep pushing.
Mean.
Gotta keep pushing.
That's crazy.
which
So-
in itself is like a double because it's like push.
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 I mean, no, I say I'll talk about
Push.
air, but
Funny
like,
enough,
yeah.
we saying push and we talked about push. You know, makes sense.
Well,
That's
he
crazy.
is,
He
his
picked the
name
perfect
is
name.
my name is my
He
name.
picked son.
But
He
push
anyway,
the T.
That's
push
different.
The
Y'all
push
did like a little
push a
triple
ton of
with
that
that.
shit to make your nose run.
Stop. Stop.
Back to Ross.
Stop.
Seth, what's your favorite
We
bar in
should
this
have
joint,
did
man?
that battle. Yeah,
Probably
We did that.
No, not that.
because
Oh, okay,
you know I'm the Scooby Doo. Probably the banana boat. Let me hit
That
it.
whole joint.
Let me hit it right.
Or I pay my dues, my moves done.
I handle dope like a vandal
Off
off
the
the banana
banana
boat.
boat.
Bananas in our rifles, no
No
ciphers.
rifles,
I'm just
a man to know.
That whole run in there.
That's
probably my shit.
nasty. Rich,
Yeah.
your favorite.
I think it's two. I want to get it right. No, I'll just say that one. The last one, man, you just said, man.
Okay.
You know, you never know that dishwasher may be the beholder. Whoever thought that fat girl would grow into Oprah or that boy Rick Ross would be molding the culture. Never know, man. Pay attention. Don't overlook the dishwasher. Never do that.
J.O.
I like the first verse, like how he starts.
Port of Miami. I'm importing the
Get you
candy.
ready. Get you ready.
Ain't got nothing to lose. We supporting the family.
Never traffic for fun. Only traffic for funds.
Yeah. All I
He got
see is
straight
the
to it.
struggle. Like I'm trapped in the slums.
Just like I'm trapped in the
Nice.
slums.
So I'm gonna have to go and say the one that we was talking about in that first verse because once we spoke about it more, I was like, yeah, that's the one.
That's it.
It's the one right here. Workers were barely paid, no water, we
Yeah,
barely
son.
bathed. There better
Barely
be better days on the way.
It's
It's on my
my
daddy
daddy
grave.
grave.
Son.
Ross.
On my daddy grave. His daddy felt that.
Shout out to Opalaka.
Pause,
Is that where he's from? I don't know.
And definitely.
Opalaka.
Listen,
He definitely.
305.
He's from Carroll City.
Cal City,
Facts.
right?
From
Carroll
Carroll
City.
Carroll City.
305.
305.
Triple
What's
C's.
up, Miami's actually
Shout
my
out
second,
Miami.
Miami's my second favorite city
Wow.
in the world.
It's like my third
right after
now.
New York.
Third, fourth.
So
But I fucks with it.
shout out to 305.
Well,
Miami.
this has been another episode of Verse for Verse.
word.
This was Ricky Rose,
Ross.
Push It, off that Port of Miami album, a classic if you ask me.
Classic album.
You know what I'm saying?
Classic
And
album.
Classic album. Featuring
like,
Pusha
share,
T.
comment, subscribe. Tell us your favorite Ross verse. We shall get into that another time. We out here. It's me. And some.
like the wind in my hair. I'm not bulletproof.
These biting my style, I hope they got dental plans. So get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. Get that pure dough. What you get that pure dough. Go get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. Then you get that pure dough.